Ahoy everyone, my name is theSirhc and welcome back to another episode here on the NightOwl server. We are laying down some soul sand because we're going to do a little test here at the beginning of the episode. I got enough levels to combine the Soul Speed 2 books that we got last episode and got Soul Speed 3 and stuck it on my boots. So I now have some very nice boots that let us swim fast, they let us fall featherly, and they let us run on soul sand and soul soil. Holy cow. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is so good. I love it. This actually, it makes me want to, if I build a village or a house, a city or anything, I almost want to build the roads out of like soul soil and just wear these. I'd be able to just zip around my base super fast. I love it. And I mean, look at that compared to take these off and it's awful. Stupid soul sand. This is what everyone has had to deal with forever. Pop them on. Oh, speed power. This enchantment is just, it's the coolest. Plus you get these cool little particle effects. These little like light blue ghosts, the souls being released from the sand and going into our speed. Looks like we got Vert over here doing some trading at our village. You know, a lot of people have been coming over here because we have some really good villagers, and they keep complaining that they have to like swim across the lake from the portal to the village. I think we might need to build them a bridge. I should have stuck this the other way. You want a bridge so bad? Here you go. Here's a nice soul sand bridge. Anyways, we've been doing a little bit of work here at the village. We've got some plans going on, and we kind of want to redo it and make it nice, but that's not what we're going to work on today. Instead today, I think we're going to take a look around the server. We haven't even seen spawn yet, or I only spent like a minute there when I first logged in before I scattered and went to find caves and resources and stuff. So I think we're going to go back to the spawn island. I'll show that off on camera. Show off a couple of other things on the server, and then we might go check out where I want to set up my eventual base. Looks like we are coming up to the ocean. So we are north of spawn, and around spawn there is a lot of ocean. Spawn is actually on an island. What am I looking for here? I need to make a crafting table and a boat. Let's make that crafting table. There we go. And a boat. Cool. And let's set sail. I believe spawn is pretty close. It's in the northern part of this ocean. I'm not entirely sure which way though, if it's farther east or west. And there's Spawn Island popping up in the distance. Honestly, I didn't even take a good look at this place when I first hopped on the server. Everyone else had already started, so I was pretty quick to get off of here and start getting some resources. But we have our beautiful owl that I designed many years ago. Although some of these blocks are wrong. I think a few of these block choices aren't quite right. I might have to come back here and fix that, adjust that. And it looks like we have some beautiful, I guess they're like palm trees out of the warped wood and the shroom lights as coconuts. Those are really neat, actually. I like them. And the new warped wood signs. Oh, these are beautiful. I love them. I don't think I even read the signs when I first hopped on. So let's read them now. Welcome to NightOwl Season XD. We were kind of joking that this is Season 10. You know, we just skipped a few versions. This will be temp spawn until we set up shopping district on the Mushroom Island. Please do not harvest anything on this island. Let's have a fantastic season with some epic builds. Enjoy the swim? ? So that is going to actually be our next stop, is the Mushroom Island. I believe is off that way. Shouldn't be too far away. So let's hop back in our boat. So this right here is the Mushroom Island that was mentioned on the signs. This is where we're going to set up our shopping district, or basically our main kind of community hub, our spawn area. This is where we can come and build shops to sell stuff to the other members of the server. And it should be a pretty cool area, hopefully. Hopefully people do a lot of stuff here. I definitely have a lot of plans a few plans for different shop ideas. But the reason we're doing it on a mushroom island is because mobs can't spawn here. As you can see, it's dark. There's no torches anywhere, and it is completely free of mobs. It's just something that is special to the mushroom biome, and so it makes it perfect for a spawn area. In fact, I can't believe like I never thought of that before. This way, we don't have to worry about creepers blowing up our builds, or we don't have to worry about lighting everything up perfectly so that we don't get mobs around our community area. And we do have one shop here on the island already. This is the Bone Dome. This is NB Trainer's shop, where he is selling bones. He's got one of the only skeleton spawners on the server. So we got a bunch of empty chests, and we got bones, and we got bone blocks. 1 stack for 2 diamonds. How much are the bones? We got 1 stack for 1 diamond. Okay, that's not too bad. Although I think a bone is technically like a third of a bone block, but whatever. I guess the math checks out, which means this is a better deal. So let's be his first customer, unless he's already cleared out some of the diamonds, and we'll buy some bones too. I don't really need bone meal. I mean, I guess you always need bone meal, especially nowadays. It's so useful for getting lots of crops easily, and all of the new nether trees you need bone meal for, or the nether funguses. But mainly I just want to kind of kickstart the economy, start buying stuff from people so that hopefully when I build shops, they buy stuff from me in return. I think that's just a lot more fun if you participate, in stuff like this, in the community stuff, even if it's not entirely necessary to do so. Oh, I thought this was an underwater structure, but it's one of the ruined portals. I didn't know these could spawn underwater. That seems kind of odd. Let's grab this gold. And what's in here? More gold, and obsidian, and a flint and steel, and a golden helmet. I guess I'll take all that stuff. Why not? So now we're setting sail to find where I want to set up my base. I do have a spot picked out already, although I don't remember exactly where it is. I haven't quite learned the map yet. I don't have a good feel for where everything is, but I believe if we go around, let's see, where is this? Oh, I think this is an island. I was thinking about doing a project on this island. Yeah, there's a swamp. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves lately, and I would like to build some ships kind of based on the Sea of Thieves ships, and also maybe make like an outpost or something. I was thinking this island might be a good one for like if you played Sea of Thieves, for like a Golden Sands type outpost. Or we could do a lot of terraforming and add a giant mountain or something. But yeah, I know where that island is. We need to head off this way. We got a witch hut over here near where my base is going to be. Might have to do something with that. I haven't built a witch farm in a long time. And I don't know how best to do it anymore. I know they took away the shifting floor design that everyone used to use many years ago. Here we go, starting to see the extreme hills. This is what I like to see. Cliffs right by the ocean. That's right, we're going to be building a port city again. I mean, look at this. Isn't this place just calling for a town tucked up into the mountain? Some docks here by the water. A lighthouse out on that island. Oh, it's perfect. I feel like this is what I always do. This is kind of my go-to in Minecraft, but also I've never really completed a port city, and I guess until I do, that's what I'm gonna do. And I mean, if I'm gonna build like a village or a city or a town anywhere, why not do it by the water? The water just adds such a nice dynamic to it. So that's what we're going to do with my base here. We're gonna set it up in this area. We're gonna make hopefully a nice little village and some docks and some ships out in the water. But today we're just going to start off simply. I'm going to basically set up kind of a mining outpost. That's the only reason I wanted to come out here, is I want to have kind of my own place to do some mining and set up some storage so I can store all of my like bulk resources like cobble and dirt, the things that I have a ton of. And maybe just set up a few farms and get things started out here so that when we're ready to get over here and start building, we have the resources in the area. That bone meal I just bought is actually going to come in handy here. We're going to jumpstart our wheat farm here, not only to get the wheat growing, but also because I got some cows that I want to wrangle up. So let's collect this stuff, spread the seeds. I mean, I could have just grabbed a ton of seeds from our village, but whatever. Less things that I had to bring out, and it won't take us long to fill out this entire farm with seeds. That will double up pretty quickly. But now that we got some wheat, we can get these cows down here, although I suppose you don't really want to just come down, do you? That's fine. We can make you come down. Yeah, there you go. And you'll jump off there. Cool. Why don't you just follow me right in here? Thank you, sir and or madam. I see there's another one way up there, and I think there is one on the mountain up there as well. I'll have to grab one or both of those, maybe find some more. There we go. I got some cows penned up here and bred, and I went and found some sheep and penned them up at the top of the hill here. So if we need some wool for beds or for anything, we'll have it here. Start breeding these guys up. That's going to be lovely. So I think the next thing I want to do is we're going to start our mine. And I think that is going to go right in the corner here. We're going to do my patented diagonal mine, the mine that I always set up. Instead of just digging a regular staircase, we're going to dig diagonally down into the ground, which, let's see, we got to be like this. You basically just dig out a 3x3 cube like that. That should work. We'll just get rid of some of that too. And then you dig out another 3x3 cube. So we'll dig this out like this, and then you just keep going. Do another one diagonally from that, and you just keep going down. And then once I get this all dug out, we'll have some cobblestone, and I'll probably just come back, replace all these with stairs so we can get up and down quickly. Well, this is a bit awkward. I seem to have run into the ocean here in my mine. We kind of we went right through the mountain and right into the ocean floor. That's fine. This is fine. I can either put some glass there and have like a nice nice underwater tunnel, or we'll just terraform around it, which is not a problem at all. We shouldn't really clip through it too much. Just gotta cover it up. In fact, I might cover it up right now anyways, just so we don't have to deal with all of this water while I'm trying to dig without my aqua affinity yet. There we go. I've got my staircase all dug out down to level 11, down to our mine. Got the bottom all replaced with cobble stairs, and man, I love this diagonal staircase. Even after all these years, it's still my favorite way to do a mine entrance. You got this cool hexagon pattern down there. It just looks like this really interesting tube. And this is all just going to be temporary. Eventually we'll come in here and replace all the stairs and do some decorating on the walls. I'm kind of thinking maybe playing around with like the black stone, making a nice dark mine that we can descend down to the depths of the earth. Now, I've been doing a bit of work in the area, been farming up some trees. I almost have my crop field expanded out, been breeding up the cows so we have a decent source of food out here. And I also plopped down a cactus farm and a cocoa bean farm, so we have some dyes growing, so we can have those on hand. But I think the rest of the episode, we are going to be working on a little house for ourselves, a little starter house out here. So we have a place to put our furnaces and our storage and a bed, just kind of a little base of operations while we work on the rest of the town and while we do our mining. So first off, we're going to start with our little smelting setup. This is a really neat setup that I like to do, especially early game. We're going to have 4 furnaces, a smoker, 2 regular furnaces, and then 1 blast furnace, all feeding into this one double chest here. And the reason why we have 2 regular furnaces is because they're super slow. So it's nice to have that extra one. And then of course we can stick some hoppers into the back for coal and into the top for the stuff we want to smelt. And then we're going to feed all of the coal in through one double chest. So the way we're going to do that so that everything is divided evenly is we're going to use some minecart hoppers. We'll stick, we got fences on these outside hoppers, rails on the inside ones, 2 minecart hoppers, and then we push them apart so that they're up against the fences. That way each minecart hopper is sitting over top of 2 hoppers on the bottom. We'll break those, and why didn't you get all even? Let's try that again, because I don't like that. Let's stick a rail there, and oh, you're facing the wrong way. That's fine. We'll do that. Let's just do this again. Push it apart. Break it. There we go. Now you're sitting nice and even. All right, so then we can take, we'll take some blocks and a chest. Put a block there temporarily so we can put a double chest right on top of those hoppers, those minecart hoppers. And now if we take some coal, which I think I put some in here, and throw it in this double chest, it's going to get pulled out very quickly by those minecart hoppers. And each one is going to pull out the same amount. So we're going to get them spread out evenly through here. And then they're going to get pulled out by these hoppers. So everything is divided nice and evenly between all of our furnaces. Looks like we might have something stuck in these. Yeah, we got some wood in there. There we go. So now we got like 44 there, 46, and then these are just filling up right now. But our coal will get nice and divided evenly, so none of the furnaces should run out. And then we can stick some chests on top of these hoppers. So we got one for our food. We got one for our ores. Whoops, we want that up top. And then if we wanted to have access to this chest on the front, one thing we can do, if we were to put a double chest here, it'd just be in the way. One thing you could do is put more hoppers and a double chest up here. So if you want to smelt stone or glass or anything, then you can put that up in there and you can still access the coal chest. Although I'm going to be building something on top of this stuff, so I think I'm going to put this down here at this level, and we'll just have to access that coal chest from the back, because I think I am going to keep this open. This part is going to be kind of outside of the actual building. Yeah, we got 17 coal there, 17, 17, and 16, so everything is nice and distributed in there. So we got a furnace set up there. Over here, we're going to put some storage. And I guess we're just going to have 9 chests in here. We're going to put them 3 high and 3 wide. And then we'll have a wall separating the furnace part and this part. This part is going to be like a little bit more enclosed. There'll be a wall on the back there as well. And we'll leave this front part open, probably put a crafting bench down here in the floor, which I'll just craft another one. I'm sure we'll have a couple of them laying around. So you can put a crafting bench there, put our chests along here, and then we're gonna build these logs up like this and this, and then we're gonna put a second floor on here, and that's where our bedroom will be, and maybe we'll put a little bit more storage up there as well, because this might not be enough, and maybe an ender chest as well. I've crafted a couple of them. So I have one over at the village, and I've got this one. I don't have a silk touch pick yet, so once we place it down, it is going to be stuck in place until we get that silk pick. And I did it, guys. Oh man, I spent a lot more time in this house than I was planning on, but oh, I love the way that this turned out. This turned out a lot fancier than I was really planning, than I was really expecting. I was just going to build like a quick little shack, but it just kind of got away from me, started adding lots of details and shapes, and yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's a neat little design and something different than I've really done before. I like the fact that This bottom part is all nice and open, and we got our storage here, and you know, our furnace set up over there, nice and useful. I haven't moved everything over yet. And then up top, we got a nice staircase to a balcony to the inside, and then we have a nice inside area here with my bed. And I suppose we can put our ender chest. We'll put an ender chest right there, and now it's stuck there. Can't move it anymore. And we can stick some chests up here as well. You know, we got a little bit of space. Put some there. I can put some up here as well for like special things. Should be pretty good. A little bit of probably interior decorating needed in here. But yeah, I think that is going to do it. Well, also, I really love the way that walls work now. If you just have like a flat wall, like all connected to each other, it becomes basically like a vertical slab kind of in the center of the block. And it's a good way to add a nice, it adds depth to like a 1 block wide wall, while still looking like a nice regular flat wall. So I just kind of mixed in some andesite walls and cobble walls in there. But I think that will do it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode here on the NightOwl server. Make sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you did enjoy. And subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more of this stuff, this type of content. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye, folks.